In western Iraq, security forces and pro-government militia engaged in firefights with Sunni militants near Anbar province's capital, Ramadi. The clashes in Al-Jaraishi township involved fighters from the Islamic State in Iraq and the Levant, an Al-Qaeda splinter group. ISIL fighters now control large swaths of territory in northern and western Iraq. In southern Iraq, young activists rallied for the unity of the country. The demonstrators in the port city of Basra said they were protesting against terrorism and the Islamic State in Iraq and the Levant. Russia's upper house of parliament voted overwhelmingly to revoke its authorization for Russian military intervention in Ukraine. President Vladimir Putin asked the council to withdraw the authorization ahead of a trip to Austria. Also in Russia, a non-governmental organization of victims of Soviet political repression marked its 25th birthday with a memorial service. Members of the Moscow Association of Victims of Illegal Repressions laid flowers at the Solovetsky Stone monument located outside Russia's State Security Police headquarters. The association was founded in 1989, 2 years before the Soviet Union's collapse. In Armenia, supporters of the nationalist Segakron party rallied outside a Yerevan courthouse where the trial of party leader Shant Harutyunyan got underway. Harutyunyan told the court that the case had been ordered by the Russian KGB. Harutyunyan and a dozen co-defendants were arrested in November after party activists and supporters clashed with police in Yerevan. In Afghanistan's capital, Kabul, a women's non-governmental organization launched a publication setting guidelines for women's shelters. The publication was prepared by the Afghan Shelter Network in cooperation with the Ministry of Women's Affairs. The guidelines aim to ensure that female victims of violence receive equal services across the country. In Tajikistan, representatives of the government and the diaspora called on local businessmen living abroad to be more active in the country's development. The plea was made at a 2-day forum that ended on June 25th in Dushanbe. Representatives of dozens of the Tajik communities living mostly in Russia took part in the event. In Kyrgyzstan, 25 children from the southern region of Badkhan have started a 12-day vacation in neighboring Tajikistan. The invitation to Tajikistan's Kyrgyzstan sanatorium is part of a Tajik-Kyrgyz government initiative to strengthen friendship between the two nations. Border tensions between the two countries resulted in several violent clashes this year. In Georgia, the Minister of Labour, Health and Social Protection visited Tbilisi's central hospital. David Sergeyenko's visit marked the first anniversary of the introduction of the state healthcare program. The program allows citizens to get free or partly free treatment for a number of healthcare issues. And that's the video Roundup from Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty.